husband finds out his wife has been cheating on him with none other than his so-called best friend. But instead of losing control, his response is calm, calculated, and completely unexpected. Let's break down how he handled it like a boss.
I'm cheating on my husband, and I finally have the balls to tell the world. I told him, and of course, you know, he didn't handle it how we would want him to handle it.
You serious?
She was the one cheating and expected him to be okay about it.
But it all started, so I started having a friendship with this particular person.
What do you mean by that?
And it's actually a friend of my husband as well. And we just have been hanging out, around him a lot lately. We started out with just simple conversation, like we were friends, but, we ended up kind of pushing it past that. Not a little. I'll get into how far.
Saying that they took it a little too far would be an understatement.
But we ended up kind of like secretly seeing each other, trying to find ways to see each other.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And doing that behind my husband's back. So we ended up with me writing love letters and stuff. So I started really growing feelings for him. And I never thought that you could for two people. I thought that as women or men, like it's like you love one person and that's it. However, not true.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
That wasn't love. It was just seeking attention and validation from all sides, because a loyal person would only commit to one person.
So I started going back to back in the days where I just started writing him love letters. I would pass them to him whenever he would come around. And he kept them, I guess.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Now that the building the connection part has passed, we ended up starting to do stuff secretly when my husband and I would go over to his house.
Huh?
And whenever we would go over there, I would try to go over there more, obviously, because I really wanted to see him. And I did feel bad for my husband.
I don't think so.
It was sad.
I honestly think she only felt bad about herself being caught, because if cheaters actually considered other people's feelings, they wouldn't do it in the first place.
To know what I was doing, knowing that he really loves me the way he does, but I really did not care. I still wanted to always go around this other guy.
You don't want to be like this. This is disgusting. This is awful in every way.
I think the reason was because I couldn't believe that there was someone else besides my husband that I really am emotionally attached to now.
This is not okay. This needs to stop now.
She definitely knew what she was doing for sure.
And the last time we went over there is when it really hit the fan.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So a lot of weird stuff started happening. And I started getting really scared because my husband was doing a lot of acting suspicious. He was looking through stuff, and I got nervous. I got nervous because I knew and I had a feeling that this guy was saving all of my love letters. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope he does not have my love letters around here somewhere.
What?
So she basically sent the other guy letters. Of course, they're going to be in his place. It doesn't take much to figure this out.
'Cause oh my gosh, if my husband finds them, I would be heartbroken for him.
What do you mean by that?
We're at my lover's house, and my husband started to, like I said, kind of just look around a lot, looking through like at trophies and papers and stuff. Anyways, he had my straw-like letters. He had them posted up on the shelf inside of his room.
Got him. We got him.
If she cheated on me with my best friend, and he told me about it, I wouldn't be mad at him, but this isn't the case here. It's an evil world we live in. While this comment might have some meaning to it, I think the world has nothing to do with it, and it's some people that can make the difference.
And for some reason, I don't know why, of course. So my husband ended up grabbing them and became suspicious. I'm like, oh my gosh, what are these? This is weird, like wrapped up paper. Like, I wonder what this is.
Gotcha.
So I'm looking because I know what they are. Like, I'm like on the bed, kind of like this. And I'm just, looking at my husband in front of me with these papers in his hand. And I'm getting super nervous because I'm like, oh my God, he's going to look at these letters, and he knows how I write. He knows how I talk. So I started getting really nervous. My heart is pounding even thinking about it.
Well.
Her husband knew exactly where to look, showing that he's not someone who's easily fooled. And it's a trait only Sigma men have.
So while he's holding these letters in his hand, I'm sorry, what the heck? So I'm like, no, that's not weird. Like, don't go through his stuff. That's personal. This is our friend. Why are you doing that? Anyways, he didn't give a shit. They're friends. So he ended up unrolling one of the papers. Heart, like I said, is super pounding.
Yes! Hell yeah!
I'm nervous for him because I know my husband's temper.
She's being honest, but the only thing I don't like is that she makes it seem like she's worried it might hurt him. Well, the damage is already done, and I'm sure she's only thinking about herself.
And I know that this is it. My husband, I knew this was it. I knew that my husband was going to put the two and two together. I was so shocked that not only was I that freaking, but this guy was. Like, why are you saving these letters?
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness? Do you think you do?
Bro code is to not look at your friend's woman. Ignore her even if she's making a move on you, because it's the right thing to do. And the level of disrespect is unreal considering everything she did here. And making it look like she's the one who's right.
Why are you saving letters from me? Now, my husband is reading the letters. 2 paragraphs. Front page, super small, like small notebook paper. So they're like not too long. He probably took about a minute and a half. When he was reading them, like I said, I was losing it. Who wouldn't, right? Their husband is reading love letters that his wife wrote to another man that she's falling in love with.
What kind of animal are you?
And that person just happens to be his friend. Might I add, his friend that I frequently want to hang out with. Plus he had a really beautiful house. Like, we just love being over there because it was a nice house. He was a little more well off. Not a little more. He was very well off.
Just a reminder, this lady had children with her husband and risked it all for his best friend.
So my husband's heart dropped. I can see the pain and how he felt. And he just looked at me. And I looked at him and kind of just dropped back. Like this, and that's when all hell broke loose.
Ah, shit. Had to go again.
So now my husband knows. He asked me clearly, is this you? Did you write these letters? He asked me for my phone as well. So of course, like I said, I'm deleting the messages and I'm going like into like every part of my phone that I can to make sure that I delete like even the recently deleted.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Of course, my husband also asks Guy to see his phone. Wow.
Now listen carefully how the husband dealt with this, and it will surprise you.
When he asked Guy to see his phone, he gave it to him so willingly. So I'm confident. I'm like, oh, he's not going to see anything. He would not have handed him the phone.
What's that, brother?
My husband now has Guy's phone and he's looking through it. Sure enough, this guy had me in his phone as soon-to-be wife. That was my name in his phone. So my husband goes into soon-to-be wife because this guy didn't have a girlfriend. He didn't have like he didn't have anything that he had going on with another woman besides me, of course. So my husband did go into those text messages and he started reading. When he started reading the messages, there was a lot. I mean, he was talking about what we did in the room. He was talking about emotions. I was doing the same. You can see the look on my husband's face. The worst part was I was telling him the ways that I was planning to leave my husband.
What the fuck?
I think, without a doubt, the worst part about all this is her telling her lover that she's planning to leave her husband for him. And I can't imagine what the husband felt when he read that.
That's the part that broke my heart, I think, for my husband, because now he knows that I was planning to leave him for this guy. That my husband is reading these messages of me telling this guy how I am planning to leave him, kids and all. My husband confirms with both Guy and I, and we admitted it. We told him everything right there. Like we said, yep, this is what it is. What you're reading is us. So every time that my husband and I would joke about like me cheating on him, he's like, girl, you will be in a grave, you and whoever it is, and you're never going to leave me, blah, blah, blah.
It's pretty difficult to put into words how disgusted I am, how depressed I am.
However, in this moment, he did not react that way. He did not.
She cheated and planned on leaving him. And the audacity she's having expecting him to forgive her instantly and chase her is unreal.
He reacted very calmly. Like I said, I can see that he was very hurt. And he just left. He left me there with the guy. Mind you, he's still in a towel. Left me there with him and took the two kids. We only had AJ and Aliyah with us. So I didn't stay there. When he did leave with the kids, I didn't stay there because now at this point I knew that he knows. So for some reason, like, I was sad. I was mad that he didn't get like, he didn't react like he always said he would. So I'm like, does he not love me anymore?
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness? Do you think you do?
The moment a high-value man finds out about cheating, it's over, no matter how many years they shared. And that guy instantly lost all love and respect for her.
And because I felt like that, I'm like, oh my God, I have to go chase him. Like, I have to figure out why the hell he didn't handle it. Like, he wasn't mad. I expected him to be mad. I think I would have been okay with the decision if he was mad, but he wasn't mad. He was just like, okay, whatever. And he left with my kids. And I really was just like, this is weird. I need to chase after him and see what's going on.
You serious?
That should be the least of her concerns, and the fact that she didn't even think of the kids says a lot.
So I ended up leaving the guy there and, getting the car and driving to my husband's mom's house. But I waited a little bit of time and my heart dropped because I'm like, oh my gosh, immediately he is moving out and, already has his stuff. However, when I got there, he just walked away from me. I mean, like I said, he wasn't arguing. He wasn't being mean or anything. He just walked away. He didn't want anything to do with the whole situation anymore. I could tell. So, like I said, that broke my heart. I was taken aback. Like, you're really going to end our whole marriage just because of that?
Well, I'm out, man.
Let's all learn from this man. He wasted no time, took his kids, and moved on with his life. And I truly hope he currently has full custody.
Swear to God, I would have boyfriends and never post them once. I will hide you till the day I die because I didn't want to share that I had a boyfriend because I wanted to still see if there was other options out there.
It's pretty difficult to put into words how disgusted I am, how depressed I am.
Greed is something bad. And cheaters will always be greedy to find something better until they run out of options.
The reason why I knew I needed to get a divorce was because I have a crystal clear memory of me having with my husband and thinking about this other guy and me.
What do you mean by that?
Knowing in that moment I have to divorce him because if I don't get out of this marriage, I'm going to cheat on him. I'm going to try to find this. And I know that's really up, but I didn't want to be a cheater.
It's not. That's happened to me too.
This story is one of a kind. This guy was ready to divorce. And watch how his wife tries to talk him out of it.
Husband gave up on me. And we are right now at the courthouse where I pulled up on him at the courthouse because he want to divorce me. Right? You gonna give up? That easy?
I don't know.
You don't know, but you up here. Did you fill out the paper?
It's like I'm on edge. Like,
did you fill out the paper?
Can I talk for once? Like, it's like I've been going through so much. Like, I'm debating. Like, should I go with it or should I not? Like, I don't.
We debating. You up here at the courthouse. It looked like you made your decision.
Like, I'm just like, why are you here?
I'm trying to see if you really gonna go through with
next to me, cause it's like I'm thinking like
you text me, told me you was getting a divorce. You at the courthouse. I pulled up on you obviously to stop this from happening. So you leaving with me or you staying here?
You could easily be doing this. I'm thinking like.
As a wise man once said, make up your mind to act decidedly and take the consequences. No good is done in the world by hesitation.
This woman, should I divorce her or should I stay with her and, just try to work it out? But it seems like you ain't trying to, like, get your stuff together because it's like, I done told you plenty of time.
Don't make me get arrested. Don't make me get crazy up here.
I done told you plenty of times, like, I work, and, like, come home, I slave, and it's like, you don't
make me get crazy, for real.
But it's like...
For real.
Just notice the way she's talking and the look in her eyes. It's terrifying.
Let's go now.
Relax.
So...
Let's go. Come on, why are you doing that? You ain't gotta do that. Just let's go.
I don't think so.
Nothing. They always monkey branch to another man. You know how monkeys swing from tree to tree? And they're always hoping that the next branch they swing to is a little bit higher than the last one. Men need to be different than women. Don't be afraid to let her go and have nothing in your life. They fear that, you don't. That's one of the things that makes you a man. You don't have fear of being alone. That's a very feminine thing, fear of being alone. So what happens is this. Here's the result of you being decisive. You get no more surprises. There's no more Dear John letters or texts.
If you are afraid to be left alone, remember that you should be more afraid of being stuck with a person who will steal your happiness.
It's a bigger red flag than that, still being friends with your ex. I can't tell you how many girls I've dated that the entire relationship, they go, I can't block him, like we're still friends. And I'm like, look, you can read our text message. I can't block him. Like it would create like a weird energy. We're in the same friend groups and stuff. The moment we break up, I'm blocked. So it was that easy the whole time.
It's always better to fully move on. And being friends with your ex is most likely not going to work and will only make complications in your future relationships. Well, guys, that was all for today. We'll be back soon.